Hi students, welcome to ninth class mathematics class. Today we are going to continue chapter, that is real numbers. Yesterday we have learnt how to convert non-terminating recurring decimals into rational numbers. So today we are going to without actual division, a rational number is terminating or not. Okay, how to find out the rational number is a terminating without actual division doing. And how to find out? So we know the factors of a 10. Factors of 10 is equal to 2 into 5. So in a rational number, the denominator is in the form of, in a rational number, that is in the form of p by q. The denominator is in the form of factors of 2 or factors of 5 or the combination of 2 and 5. The combination of 2 and 5. Then that rational number is a terminating decimal. So in a rational number, the denominator is in the form of 2 to the power of m or 5 to the power of n, or the combination of 2 and 5, that is 2 to the power of m into 5 to the power of n. Then the rational number is called as a terminating decimal. So suppose 3 by 4 3 by 4 3. So denominator is, we can be written as 2 into 2 into 2, right? This is equal to, we can write 3 by 2 square. So this is the factors of 2 only. This is, so denominator has only factors of 2. So it is a terminating decimal. What is the actual value of 3 by 4? That is 0.75. So 0.75 is a terminating decimal, you know that is. Okay. Another one, 1 by 16. 1 by 16 is a terminating decimal or not? So 1 by 16 is, we can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 2 to the 4, 4 to the 8, 8 to the 16. So that is a 1 by 2 to the power of 4. So it is also terminating decimal. Terminating decimal. Another example, 1 by 50. 1 by 50 is a terminating decimal or not? So 50 is, we can be written as, so 225 is 5 5 is that equal to 1 by 2 into 5 into 5, that equal to 1 by 2 into 5 square. So you observe here 2 into 5 into 5. The denominator is a 50. Denominator is, we can written as 2 into 5 into 5. So it is a terminating decimal because the denominator of a rational number is in the form of 2 to the power of m into 5 to the power of m. 2 to the power of m into 5 to the power of n. And the combination of factors of 2 and 5. Next, 3 by 20. 3 by 20 is a 3 by, So 20 is we can be written as 2 10 2 5 that is 2 into 2, 2 square into 5. So it is a combination of 2 and 5. So 3 by 20 is a terminating decimal. And now 5 by 18. 5 by 18 is a terminating decimal or not? So 18, how do you can write? 2 9 3 3 so that is a 5 by 2 into 3 square. So here the denominator we can written as 2 into 3 square. I don't know, it is a terminating decimal? No, because it is having other factor 3. So it is having which factors 2 and 5, but this is having other factors 3. So therefore it is not a terminating decimal. It is not terminating decimal. Not terminating decimal. Suppose we will take 41 by 42. 41 by 42 is a terminating decimal or not? How to we are find out? So first of all we are find out the factors of 42. 2 2 2 1 3 7 41 by denominator 42 we can be written as 2 into 3 into 7. So it is the only combination of 2 and 5? No, it is also having other factors 3 and 7. So it is not a terminating decimal. Okay, understood? So you will find out 3 by 20 and 1 by 15, 1 by 2, 2 by 9 is a terminating decimal or not? Now what is a irrational number? What is a irrational number? If any two numbers we can express, if any two numbers we can we cannot, if any two numbers cannot express in the form of p by q, cannot express in the form of p by q, where p and q are integers, p and q is belongs to z and q is not equal to 0, is called as a irrational number and is denoted by the symbol q dash and denoted by the symbol q dash or s. So irrational numbers we are denoted by the symbol q dash or s. For example, square root 2, square root 3, square root 5, square root 11 and also 1.213451. It is a non-terminating and also non-recurring, not repeated. So non-terminating and non-recurring decimals are called as a irrational numbers. So what is the irrational number? We cannot express in the form of p by q. We cannot express in the form of p by q, where p and q it belongs to z and q is not equal to 0, is called as a irrational numbers. So square root 2, square root 3, square root 5, square root 11, square root 20, square root 17 are example for a irrational numbers. Now what is a real number? What is a real number? So real number means the collection of rational and irrational numbers is called a real numbers. So the collection of rational and irrational numbers is called as a real numbers. So that is a rational and rational number we are real numbers. Real numbers we are denoted by the symbol. We are denoted by the symbol capital R. capital R. So real number is equal to the collection of rational plus irrational numbers. The collection of rational and irrational numbers we call as a real numbers. So we observe the diagram. It is the natural number, whole numbers, integers, rational numbers. So every natural number is a rational number, every whole number is a rational number, every integer is a rational number. But every rational number is not a integer, whole number and natural numbers. So suppose we will take -1. -1 is a integer, but -1 also we can be written as -1/1. So it is in the form of p by q. So -1 is a rational number and 2/3. Now 2/3 is a rational number. It is a whole number or integer or natural number? No. So rational numbers need not be integers, whole numbers and natural numbers. But every natural and whole and integers are rational numbers. So rational plus irrational is called a real numbers. So tomorrow we will continue the class.